Imagine waking up to find a strange, nameless application installing itself on your phone. Over the course of a single weekend, 10 million Android users noticed exactly that, a blank, featureless square updating quietly in their Google Play queue. Message boards immediately lit up with concern. People naturally assumed their devices had been compromised by a coordinated hacking attempt or a malware infection. The software originated from within the operating system. Google had deployed it directly to millions of handsets as a first-party update. The software is called Android Pulse, and while it suddenly appeared for millions of people on August 21st, tech analysts quickly realized it had actually been hiding in the background on Google Pixel devices since March of 2026. Google bypassed standard communication to install a tracking tool on 10 million devices. This silent deployment forces a debate over exactly what this software scans and what telemetry it sends back to Mountain View. To understand what Pulse is doing, we have to look at the physical limitations of a smartphone. Every app you install consumes critical system resources. When a third-party app misbehaves due to a bug or poor coding, it creates erratic spikes in processor workload, hogs memory, and rapidly drains your battery. Pulse operates as a diagnostic shield. It distributes highly specific anomaly detection rules to the operating system, scanning the hardware stack to isolate sudden resource drains, neutralizing them before they crash your phone. All of this happens entirely in the dark. The application has no user interface, and there are no settings you can manually tweak. For the average person holding the phone, the result is simply a device that lasts longer on a single charge and doesn't randomly freeze when trying to open the camera or answer a call. Pulse acts as an automated, invisible immune system. By pushing it out quietly, Google made a calculation. Absolute device reliability takes priority over software transparency. Alphabet's stock rose 1.22% that same Friday, a move that added roughly $50.8 billion to its market value. While there is no direct link to the Pulse update, the market cap gain highlights the massive scale of the ecosystem Google is protecting. This chart breaks down Alphabet's total $119.8 billion in second quarter revenue. The highlighted slice isolates a $12.91 billion category for subscriptions, platforms, and devices. Google deliberately bundles its Play Store profits in here, obscuring exactly how much cash the software generates. Defending that $12.9 billion slice requires Google to keep users from defecting to competitors. Reliability is the ultimate retention tool. If the phones don't crash, the revenue stays secure. Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai recently stated that internal technical investments are redefining what's possible throughout their global operations. Android Pulse has no subscription fee and runs no ads. It is invisible, strategic plumbing, engineered strictly to protect a multi-billion-dollar hardware and app ecosystem from user churn. But diagnosing a phone's health requires extensive surveillance. To protect the device, a diagnostic tool must constantly monitor the activity of every other application installed on it. According to its own Play Store listing, Pulse actively gathers information about your installed apps, while tracking continuous hardware performance metrics in the background. Google does take steps to secure this telemetry data, strictly encrypting the information while it transmits back to their servers. However, the official software documentation contains a major catch. The policy specifically states users have no option to request the deletion of their collected data. This aggressive retention policy comes right as alternative app stores, like Aptoide, are launching in the US, hoping to use data privacy as a competitive wedge against Google Play's dominance. The sudden arrival of Android Pulse exposes the reality of the modern digital bargain. In 2026, possessing a flawlessly reliable smartphone requires surrendering absolute data privacy to the company that built it.